This is a Headgum Podcast.
Hey guys, before we get into the episode, just want to let you know we are live in LA December 17th. And if you're not in LA, don't worry. You can also buy the live stream at the link right here. We hope to see you December 17th. All right, now let's get into this episode.
Listening to the Morning After podcast.
You've always been a fashionable person.
Thank you.
You know, since I've known you. However, our first a bunch of times hanging out, you were in wardrobe.
Yeah.
So I couldn't quite tell if you were fashionable or you just wore it well. And then I started seeing more of you in a personal setting, not like that, you fucking freaks, but just like on social media and like little gatherings, parties. You are very fashionable.
Thank you, Lamorne.
Is that intentional, or are you like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, do that, because or are you just like, it looks fine, I'll wear that, and it just happens to be really cool looking? There's a fucking jewel in your tooth.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Do you see what I mean? We gotta go put our grills in. Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were about to come out here and start doing us like this.
I mean, I don't know. My mom is fashionable, and she would put little baby Zoe in some fashionable fits. So I think I was sort of, it's part of my DNA, maybe.
Yeah.
But, I like the drip like the next person.
And then you said that
Drip.
in such a
I like the drip.
I like the drip just like the next
I
person.
wear drip sometimes.
I do the drip.
So are those socks and shoes or a combination?
They can't even see the socks yet. We
You
can see
gotta throw
them.
them things up there.
Are those tomatoes or
They're apples.
Oh.
They're socks and shoes.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't know if there was it was like part of it.
That's Gucci, right? Or is that Prada? I'm confused.
That's Gucci.
That's Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go back inside and change. I gotta go back inside.
No way,
and change.
Lamorne.
Holy shit.
Immediately saw the jacket and
The jacket,
And
the Vin
spoke-
Diesel ones, those are fire. Making them 6'2" right
Hey,
now.
I'm not gonna say it. Do you want to know why you call them the Vin Diesel ones?
I could say it. We love it. I'm like, look, I have Fast and Furious VHS behind me, guys.
Yeah.
When Lamorne was doing Bloodshot, they were doing a press tour, and I came to one of the press events here in West Hollywood, and I saw Vin, and I was just like admiring the drip, sleeveless, black shirt, black pants, black shoes. And I looked at the shoes again. I was like, oh, wow. The heels on, like the platform, it was like 3-4 inches.
Yeah.
But what he does is they're all the same color. So the sole kind of blends into the shoe, so you don't realize.
Yeah.
So those,
but those are Fenty?
Yeah.
those are giving you some height.
Yeah. See these here, me and Rihanna have been docking. So she lets me
Community note says that is not true.
That's not true. That's not true. I'm trying to think if I've ever met Rihanna. I think I may have met her once back in the day.
Really?
I used to be in the music scene.
Were you?
I was a groupie. I used to be like, hey.
A groupie for who?
Like Coldplay. I used to work at BET.
Duke Ellington.
Oh, right. I know. I do. That's all right. I do know the BET.
I used to
story.
work at BET. So then I had to go to all these events, and Rihanna was there once.
Right.
And I just kept like having to be in the same room she was in until it got awkward. And I was like, let me leave.
Yeah.
'Cause she ain't-
Because she's too beautiful to be in the same room.
Yeah. I feel that way about a lot of different people.
Top 5, too beautiful.
Zoe Kravitz.
I thought you were going to say Zoe Lister-Jones.
Zoe Kravitz. Wait.
It's always Zoe Kravitz.
Wait, you only
man.
said 3.
Okay.
Zoe Kravitz.
Rihanna.
Zoe Lister-Jones.
Ah!
That's right. Yes. That's right. Do you know Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, there's so many connections, but no connection at the same time. It's very strange.
It's really weird.
It's so weird how many people know her, but then no one makes the connection.
No one makes the connection for me. I feel like she's single. I feel like she out here in these streets. Not like that, you fucking creeps. But like
A lot of creeps you talk to in that camera.
you should see who follows this podcast.
So
Right.
The weird science people out there.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, people don't respect my my affection for her. And I'm a little
What kind of
lost.
respect are you looking for?
Like people who like know her.
Yeah.
The respect to be like, you guys should hang out.
Let me link you guys.
Yeah, and it's not even like a romantic thing.
Done.
She's literally one of my favorite actors. So I go, man, I want to work with her.
Yeah.
And then upon working with someone like that,
Fall madly in love.
I don't want to say in love because I'm polyamorous. You know what I'm saying? I'm monogamous for a little bit with multiple women at the same time.
Right. Right.
I'm not a hoe like that. But that doesn't make you a hoe.
To be polyamorous?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's an agreement between people.
Sure.
Yeah.
As long as you're above board.
Yeah. Have you guys met before?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Wait.
I'm just meeting the drip for the first time.
No.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
First of all, let me just say, welcome to another episode of The Lamorne After. I'm Lamorne Morris. To my right, as always, is Kyle.
Hello
the
there.
legend Shevrin. Today we have a very special guest, the most fashionable person we've had on this show. We once had a guy come in here covered in diamonds.
Shut up.
He ain't got nothing on you.
Wow.
He ain't got nothing on you. Zoe
True.
Lister-Jones. So the name Zoe Lister-Jones, how did your parents come up with the name Zoe Lister-Jones? Is Jones a marriage thing?
No.
Yeah.
Jones is my father's name. Lister's my mother's name.
Okay.
My mother didn't want to take my father's name. She's an OG feminist. Zoe, my mom couldn't come up with a name, made it to the back of the baby name book.
Oh.
And was kind of, here we are.
Wow.
But
You could have been Aaron.
Aaron Lister-Jones.
Yeah.
could have been Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm Jewish. My mom was like studying Kabbalah at the time. And there's a tradition. Kabbalah is like Jewish mysticism. There's a tradition where you name your kid something absolutely terrible for the first 10 days that the angel of death passes over the crib.
Oh, wow.
Because the angel of death is like, I don't want that stinky baby. So she named me Dirtpan for the first.
Dirtpan.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, which doesn't even make sense. Still, to this day, I'm like, you mean a dustpan? Like what? A dirt pan's worse than a dustpan, right?
Yeah, because you put
just,
everything in there.
Oh yeah,
Dirtpan Lister-Jones.
Dirtpan Lister-Jones.
Honestly, that's something that's like Old Dirty Bastard. Like he would have that
I know.
name.
Talk about drip.
Yeah,
If
like-
I was named that,
If you were in the Wu-Tang Clan, you'd be Dirtpan Jones. Dirtpan Lister-Jones.
not too late.
I mean, listen, I would, you're a writer,
Yeah,
you're a director, you're an actor.
Yep.
Create that character.
I know.
Speaking of which, we did a film together during the pandemic. I want to talk about that
Okay.
because it was filled with the crazy amount of like dope actors.
Yeah.
How It Ends. That's the name of the film. How did you did you just know all these people? You're like, was it personal? Did you call your agents?
No, I think they were all like personal
Holy shit.
calls. It was basically during the pandemic. We, my ex-husband and I wrote something and directed something together called How It Ends. And we just wanted to make something. Like we were feeling so low, as we all were. And we were like, will we ever make films again? Like it was early days. So we were kind of like, what does our future look like? So we just called up all of our favorite people. And we're like, if we came to your house and stood outside 6 feet apart, and we literally were doing like such crazy shit, like putting the mic pack in a baggie and like throwing it on the grass and like running like it was a grenade. And everyone was doing their own hair and makeup, their own costumes. And so Lamorne like graciously did it. But yeah, we had like, it was like Olivia Wilde, Nick Kroll, Kaylee Spaney, Fred Armisen, Io Debris, Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, it was Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt, Bradley Whitford.
I just remember doing press over Zoom with Helen Hunt. And the whole time we're like getting asked questions, I'm just staring at the screen going, that's Helen Hunt. I'm on the same screen with Helen Hunt. This is crazy.
It was crazy. Charlie Day, Mary Elizabeth Ellis. Yeah, it was wild. Tony Newsom. It was like, but it was so nice.
Yeah.
And we had the best time.
Yeah.
Lamorne played my ex.
Yeah.
And so we got to like improv fight for
Angelique
a
was in
long
there.
time.
Yeah.
Angelique Cabral. It was so crazy. And it was also like made at least me feel like there was like hope again. But I want to go make something like that again. Cause you know,
Grassroots, just like fun.
so fun. Just like working with friends.
Now you've made all kinds of things. That's a fun process. Would you say that's more difficult than getting like some studio funded thing or?
No.
Okay. So it's actually a lot easier.
I mean, it's hard in its own way. It's like you have to have the sort of like guerrilla grit to get it off the ground. But if like people are down and everyone's sort of in the spirit of it, then it's just so fun. Like the gatekeepers are so soul crushing in this industry that there's something about that process that is like, you get a little like soul jolt, you know, that there's no one saying you can't.
I haven't made a film.
You must.
I know, but I mean like from ground up, like how this movie was.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. I'm so busy.
I know you are. It's tragic how busy you are.
Hollywood has been up my ass.
I do know
and
it.
not in the Diddy party.
Never been to one.
You've never been to a Diddy party?
No.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
No, have you?
Yeah.
Lamorne?
Yeah, we covered it.
You covered it.
We covered it.
Yeah.
You seem sort of haunted by that coverage.
No, it was fine. I don't think anyone said anything too crazy.
Yeah.
We haven't been canceled yet because of it.
So you're single. Or are you in a relationship?
No, I'm in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. Because when I heard about the divorce, I was like, I don't like it.
You didn't like it.
No, I
don't like
I just
divorce
knew
for
you.
anybody.
No, for anybody.
Yeah.
Like when people have to do that. I
Well,
just
divorce
don't
is hard.
like it. Yeah.
No, I came out as queer,
Ooh.
and I'm in love with someone.
Zoe Kravitz? Double Z?
That's why I can't connect you.
Fuck.
Yeah, we met like a year and a half ago. They're non-binary writer-director, and it's been like, the best.
How do you guys meet?
I slid into the DMs.
No.
Oh, you out
okay,
here-
Ricky Henderson.
Okay. You out here thirsty.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. I was sitting here waiting for water for 25 minutes.
What was if you don't mind, when you slid, what was your opening line? Because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know.
Because I've been sliding.
They may
and
steal it.
I've been sliding.
No pun
and
intended
sliding.
there.
You're sliding.
I slip right out. It was like, not working out for me.
Well, they had directed a movie. So I watched their movie and I was so into it. And I was like, who directed this movie? And then I looked them up and I was like, damn. And then I followed them. They followed me back. And then I DM'd them. And my DM was like, it was just like, I loved the movie.
Okay.
And it was like innocent enough. And they said that they loved a movie that I had made called Band-Aid. And so it was like a very sweet, like mutual admiration club.
Did they like how it ends?
They did not mention how it ends, but I think they are a fan of
Well, they
yours
ain't
in
shit.
particular.
Oh, never mind. They great. Never mind. They all right with me. So that's how. So you slid in on. That's the best way too.
On game.
It's and this is the reason why I tell people all the time. I have a script for Zoe.
No. Oh, no.
That's what you did the same thing.
No, because that's you needing something.
So should he delete because he just sent sup. Should he delete that?
Yeah.
Sup is good.
Sup with a script
Okay.
attached.
Sup PDF.
You a stripper with a heart of gold, right? And you only dance for me.
Oh my God.
What a creep move.
Oh man.
What a
Wait.
Vincent Gallo move.
PDF. Yeah, PDF dick pic. That's wild.
Wow, that's crazy. With text attached.
Yeah.
A dialogue over.
100%.
HTML.
So they have to read the story.
Interesting. Wait, but are you sliding into DMs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on dating apps.
You are.
Yeah, but I'm also in DMs, but not like that because people are in my DMs too.
Well, that of course.
But it's I have a child of a 4-year-old, and I co-parent too, so the schedule is kind of wonky,
Yeah.
and I'm working all the time.
Yeah.
You
don't have to keep bragging about that.
filming,
Yeah.
Spider-Man while doing 2 podcasts, very
Right.
successful, very
And then-
the best podcasts, the most
Oh
successful,
no.
Emmy award winning.
Emmy award-winning actor.
Sure. Yeah. And where is it?
It's inside. I should. I mean, I could have brought it for you.
We just got
Those are
the
podcast
signal.
awards.
Right.
Yeah. Best Science Podcast of 2028 and Best Science Podcast of 2030.
Wow.
Yeah.
They give them in advance.
100%.
They already know.
They know
it's
what's
like
happening.
it's a lock.
Yeah.
Right. That's science. But you exclusively are looking for a polyamorous relationship or a non-monogamous relationship.
That's not a real thing. I was
It's not real?
no. I can
like that's
I
real.
can be open. I can be.
But you you don't have to be.
I don't have to be. If there's someone that I meet that tickles my fancy, that is like, no, I'm strictly monogamous, and I'm like,
how does that work with like multiple people? Like you run a pick and roll and just like different people at different times of the week or something?
We have a buddy who's like that, and he has a long time girlfriend. Then the other girlfriends rotate, and they all know about each other.
Yeah.
And he seems to be very, very happy.
Exhausted.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got that much testosterone left. My T levels be low. Like, baby, listen, take care of yourself. Like, 45 minutes.
I gotta go recharge.
Plug myself into the Tesla charger. I'm so tired all the time.
Tired.
Tired. But no, I am looking. Why, you know somebody?
Sure. I feel like there's many single women run ragged by this town.
But that's the thing. I'm looking for a referral. Because when I look for myself, I don't have,
You got a bad picker. We know about it.
Great pecker, bad picker.
I didn't say the first part, but I did say the second part.
Is that it?
No, I think that's kind of.
I don't know what I heard.
That's your slogan.
That's what I heard. That should be the
Good.
new podcast alert.
Good pecker, bad picker. It's a dating show.
Oh.
It's great, but I can't give it away. Oh my gosh.
For a gift that's always on time and lasts a lifetime, you can't do better than Masterclass.
With Masterclass, your loved ones can learn from the best to become their best. Masterclass is the only streaming platform where you can learn and grow with over 200 plus of the world's best. That's why Wirecutter calls it an invaluable gift.
Gift unlimited learning. Learn from any Masterclass instructor anywhere on a smartphone, computer, smart TV, or even in audio mode.
Does someone in your family do a terrible Bart Simpson impression?
Eat my shorts.
Damn, that was bad. And also stupid. Help them learn voice acting with Nancy Cartwright.
Or maybe you're tired of hearing your loved ones butcher your favorite song in the car.
And if that is indeed the case, gift them Mariah Carey's Your Voice as an instrument.
And the classes really make a difference. 88% of members feel that Masterclass made a positive impact on their lives.
Plus, there's no risk. Every new membership comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Give your loved ones a year of learning with Masterclass.
Masterclass always has great offers during the holidays, sometimes up to as much as 50% off. Head over to masterclass.com/lamorning for the current offer. That's up to 50% off at masterclass.com/lamorning. Masterclass.com/lamorning.
That's masterclass.com/lamorning. Okay, so on this show, speaking of peckers, we do something called where we poll the fans. We love polling our fans. And today, when we polled the fans, we polled them with your name in mind.
Oh boy.
While saying your name.
Okay.
So they then responded to said polling by Kyle and I, and they sent in a bunch of questions specifically directed for you.
Okay.
Are you willing to play the game?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's not rapid fire, but it's...
Because I'm not a rapid fire kind of girl.
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm slow.
I can tell. You got that I smoke weed vibe. Diamond in your teeth?
Yeah.
You either smoke weed or you sell crack.
I'm not gonna lie, you walked in a tiny bit slow. Like the first 25% of you came in, and then it took like a solid 10 seconds for the rest.
Yeah.
She wanted us to see
But
the
that could be a
socks.
safety thing too. I don't know.
It's a safety thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I advise most people to look both ways when you walk into a room full of dudes like this.
Yeah.
We're very dangerous.
Okay, so if you could be a contestant on any game show, past or present, what show are you picking?
A game show, does that include a dating?
Yeah.
Dating. Okay. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let's we'll stall. So
So I think she really will hook me up with Zoe Kravitz. Because we've been through a lot together, Zoe Lister and I. Zoe Lister-Jones.
Yeah.
Dirtbag.
Dirtpan Lister-Jones. That's actually a serial killer name.
Dirtpan.
Dirtpan Lister-Jones strikes again. 2 found in Central
We can
Park.
never. How did you know it was her? She left her calling card Dirty banana peels.
Dirtpan.
Open diapers.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I was raised with parents who hate games in general.
Oh, shit.
Then I was sent to Then I was sent to a summer camp that was non-competitive, so that any game that was played, we had to switch teams every inning so we couldn't get attached to winning.
This is real? Where'd you grow up in Dagestan, Russia?
Brooklyn, New York in the 80s, not that far. So like games are interesting, and I identify as a person who doesn't really fuck with games. But then when games are presented to me, I get crazy competitive.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot that while you guys have been talking about how I'm never going to set you up Zoe Kravitz, I was thinking about sort of just the history, you know? And so I wanted to get deep with the creeps for a second. Deep with the creeps. There's like a show like Survivor, right? Where because of how slow I am, how Jewish, the drip, one would assume she'll never make it. But I like the idea of being a dark horse on a show where you're like, she's got the skills. You just didn't know it. There's that. Then there's a show on Hulu that is British that just came out that I'm obsessed with, that I don't know that I want to be on it, but I'm obsessed with it. It's called I Kissed a Girl. And it's a queer dating show where they set up, what are you saying?
I want to be on that show.
Tell the people. They'll listen.
Girl, I want to kiss you.
Little audition tape. Do you want to audition real quick for it?
Hey, my name is Lamorne.
No, you have to be English, dude. It's English.
Hello. It's Lamorne again.
Yeah.
Just calling to see if there was a chance I could, I don't know, kiss you on your mouth with mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That worked.
Do you think they?
Yeah. It's women. It's all women.
Oh,
and
Lamorne's out.
Women get to do everything.
Yeah.
famously.
All-women show?
Famously.
English woman show?
Oh God. What men gonna get a chance to do?
Like Manchester United, sorry.
Yeah. That's it.
That's how we do. But yes, so the show
That would be fun. So the show is like, the producers pair up two girls, and as they first meet, they have to make out upon meeting,
damn.
which I think is
Robbie,
fun.
pull that up.
And then they it's sort of like Love Island vibes after that, where it's like, is that your person? Then they're sneaking around with other people and it gets chaotic. But because it's like gay girls, they all stay friends and everyone's like real cute.
Yes. You know, I feel like
Crazy game show.
100%. And we joke about like, oh man, I want to be on that show, because I guess the idea that a group of girls, right, need a guy in there.
Right.
Like you're not having that much fun until a penis walks in the room. That is that's what we tell ourselves. I have a feeling that if I walked to a room filled with very, very, very pretty lesbians, it ain't gonna go down the way I thought.
No.
It ain't gonna go down the way
They're
I
going to just ask you to get them water.
Like, can you?
That's right. You've seen it. Seen it happen.
Like we maybe there's too much porn out there, but I'm just saying, like I'll see. I have friends. I have lesbian friends, and they're like, oh yeah, I was with this girl. We hanging out. We with this girl. I'm like, I ain't get no invite. She's like, nigga, why? Why would we want you there?
No.
We don't want you, Lamorne.
Because it's gonna go down, right? It's like, no, it's not how it works.
No, the gays are looking for a good hang, and you're a good hang.
Yeah.
But we
That's
don't
a
want your
decent
pecker
hang.
anywhere
It's a
near
decent
us.
hang.
Yeah.
When it's warm out, call your boy.
If you could only communicate using one emoji for a day, which one would you choose?
Oh, I use one frequently, which is the you know,
the sick face.
it's like on its side, and it's melting into the ground, and the mouth is like. Oh.
But what is that one for? What is
It sort of just encapsulates my personality. It's kind of like, you know, life.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Day 2 of the week.
Yeah.
Walking the mile.
Because that would be problematic, though, because if someone sends you like a genuine text where they're not doing well and they need some advice, and then you just have to give them the...
But can I tell you something? That's
Stay
kind of
sick.
like, we're all in it together, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
You know?
Oh, that's terrible advice to give. I have some friends, like, especially if they're mentally not doing well, doing well, and they're like, considering some harmful things,
No.
and you go, "Hey, man, we all got problems." Like, that's fucked up advice.
I think when people are like, when I've personally struggled in those ways, you feel, I'm going to get serious for a second, but you do feel so alone. You're like, oh, this is only happening to me. I'm so alone. And when other people are like, oh no, I wanted to kill myself yesterday. You're like, oh, for real?
Damn. All right.
Tell me about it.
So I'm just in defense of my emoji. I think it's still working.
I do this one with the hands up.
Hands up.
Yeah, the two hands, like this.
Oh, the two hands like
now, do
this.
you always use the black shade version of it, or do you sometimes use the yellow version? Like, what? Do you even think about it?
It depends on which race I'm talking to.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
You don't see color.
I don't see color, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Here's the problem I have with that one.
What's the misconception?
Misconception about emojis with color in them is that it's easy to get to. It's not. Fun fact, you got to hold the screen down, then slide on over.
Yeah.
But in some apps, they don't have it. In some apps, it's funny because the Caucasian version is yellow, right? But we call it white.
I just call that the Simpsons version.
Yeah, Simpsons version.
Yeah.
But the black one has we got like two shades. And
That
I'm
is
sometimes
true.
when I send it to other black folks, here's the thing that I do. When I send it to other black folks, I sit.
Like, you ain't light skinned, dude. Why you sending me that emoji?
There's the lighter one and there's the dark one.
Yeah.
I'm always sending the dark one.
Yeah.
And they like, nigga, stop. You ain't that dark.
Oh, the opposite. Okay.
I'm like,
okay.
all right, my bad. You know, They always checking me on my shade.
Yeah,
I like to
that's-
think I'm Jaimin Hansu black. You know.
My friend sends, when she's tan, she sends the like middle
Yes.
sort of brown shade. And I'm always like, don't do that. She's still
that ain't
white.
you.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
That ain't
It's
you.
not really about like a tan.
Unless you're Rachel Dolezal. Let me get one.
But I like this one.
Yeah, I like
This
that.
is like,
Because I also don't really officially know what that one is.
it just feels like
I
like
think-
supportive excitement.
Yeah, it feels like the Jay-Z.
The
rock-
U,
It-
the Miami
it is.
U.
I'm like, oh, hell.
Oh.
This
okay.
is God,
This is God?
right? Isn't that the Jay-Z?
Yeah, this one.
Hova.
But it feels like that. I look at it sometimes
I
as
thought
like,
that was
all hell.
that's not Illuminati.
That's Illuminati too, yeah.
Oh,
I just got an email, by the way. About to be in that bitch.
You are? You just got the email?
Just got the email.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's
They want me to just send them like 45,000. Simple.
That's nothing.
crazy.
An offshore
That's
account.
nothing.
They're
To be
going
in
to send
that.
me a card.
And what was the email that it came from?
I don't know. I couldn't pronounce the Nigerian name, but yeah, it's
shit!
Mbaku.
Another prince who just needs
He was a prince.
$300 to unlock his bank account.
No, 45 grand.
That's it,
Yeah. Come on, dude.
dude. Someone tried to scam my grandma by sending her a text that said, "Hey, grandma, I'm like really struggling right now. If you could, like, if you have any money that you could spare, do you mind sending it to me? Whatnot." Like,
As you.
I don't know which grandchild because my grandma has 8.
Wow.
So this is how sharp my grandma is, though. She goes, "I know this is a lie because my grandkids don't call me grandma.
Oh.
They call me Nana."
Whoa.
And so she knew.
That's
I was like,
cool.
What if she was like, I know this is a lie because all my grandkids is rich.
"Drip."
Don't call me at
Look at
all.
this drip, guys. I'm dripped up.
Draped up and dripped out. If you could swap lives with any character you've played for a day, who would it be and why?
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Fawn Moscato.
So you'd be the mayor.
Yeah. I wanna
Wow.
be the mayor.
Mayor Fawn Moscato.
Yeah.
You know, you know.
If you know, you know.
That's a
Deep
great
cut.
one. That's a great character.
It was one of my favorite characters I ever played. And she really doesn't give a fuck about what she says to anybody. And I would love to be that person for a day.
You ever think about running for office? That's Fawn Moscato.
That's Fawn Moscato.
Like actually
I'd probably
putting your
win.
name on the ballot. Oh, but there's a lot of New Girl fans that'll be like, let's do that shit.
100%.
Just write you in.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. You're that character was having a fling with Schmidt, right?
Yeah.
And you were kind of telling him, you were like bossing him around,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
He was like a sex slave.
Yes.
Okay, I remember
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Pretty much that. Yeah.
Mayor Fawn Moscato. So I'm trying to think who I
Yeah.
would.
Who would you be?
You know, it would probably be Wiggins from Bloodshot. I played this character in this Vin Diesel movie. The reason why I would do that is because he ends up rich at the end of the movie, literally with like a truck full of like gold and money. like coins. I don't know where you get the coins.
Yeah.
From. But I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to drive around with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then a dude who's your boy, who's a superhero, and then Asa Gonzalez just hanging out with you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad squad.
Yeah.
That's good.
New Girl's weird. I'd have like Jake Johnson hanging around me all the time. And you don't necessarily like to do things in a, orderly or clean, fashion.
He's a flannel kind of guy.
He's a flannel guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time.
You already hang out with Jake.
I do already hang out with
Right.
And he's great. He does clean. He does clean.
Himself. Oh, just
No,
around
the house.
just around the house.
Around the house. Yeah. Himself?
No. Yeah, I would love a truck full of gold.
How much money would you say needs to be liquid in your bank account, tax free, in order for you to say, I'm never going to perform again, I'm never going to write again or direct again? I'm just going to dance.
This is my dream. I've been looking for early retirement since I was probably 12 years old. I was in a party once in college, and this real Marxist intellectual came up and was like, what do you want to be like when we leave here? And I just said rich. He was so disgusted with me, and he turned around and walked away, and I still stand by it.
Wait, this was at the non-competitive sports camp?
No, this was at NYU.
Oh.
In college. But it was basically the same thing. Yeah. When I started to do sitcoms, there's no respect in sitcom work. People are all like, "Ey," in the industry. But I was like, yeah, I want to buy a house. I've always been like, got to make a living, man. That's all.
Well, you kind of have to.
You have to. My parents are artists who never made a living from their art, and that is a really painful existence. Growing up in that atmosphere, I was like, I don't want to be an artist. This sucks.
Yeah.
So then I was like, whoa, you can make money from art?
I don't want to live off the grid all the time.
So, okay, what's the number?
Yeah.
The lowest number that it would take.
Yes.
Okay, give me 10 minutes.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like Jim Parsons, he turned down the last season of Big Bang Theory, and I think they offered him $50 million. And he said, nay. That could be a made-up story, but I do think it's real.
Yeah.
But they were also making 1 point something million in episodes, shooting an ungodly amount of episodes a year. So they're richer than God, but they still love performing.
I'm going to take 50.
50 million?
Yeah.
Liquid.
$50 million.
$50 million liquid? Kevin Hart got that in his back pocket right now.
I know it.
Damn, 50 million?
I would take less. Give me 5. I'll quit. Whatever you guys got in Hollywood, I'll take it and I'll quit.
Give me next gig. I'm done.
Next gig, you just
pay
give me
cash.
whatever. This is my Black Album. Then I keep coming back.
Yeah, 1.3 for me. Billion. $1.3 billion is what I would
1.3
need.
billion.
1.3 billion, and
And you've thought about that
a lot.
every day.
A lot every day. And it's not because I want to be a billionaire. I actually don't want to be a billionaire.
No, who does?
But if I am a billionaire, everyone that I know is rich.
That's true.
Everyone that I know is rich. I'm giving it away. If I had 1.3 billion, the first 300 million, I was going to a dude down the street.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, hey, come here real quick. Let me holler at you. Here's 300 million. Now I only got $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'm really good with 300 million myself.
Yeah. You know how to spend that.
Yeah. Then $1 billion goes out to everybody else.
I love that.
Yeah.
Here's something I will say on a genuine tip. You are so generous. You have the second you got money, you started taking care of everyone in your life.
Yeah, I mean that's just life.
I know, but that's nice. Not everyone does that.
I always look at it like there's not. What else do I don't want to go to space. I mean I don't hate Elon Musk or anything like that, but I ain't trying to go to Mars.
You just came out as a Trump supporter?
I was an Elon Musk supporter.
Would you buy a Batmobile? Would you buy the tumbler?
What about the tumbler?
That's on sale for $3 million right now?
If I had $300 million?
No, $3 million.
That's $3 million. But if I had $300 million, I'll buy 100 of them.
Yeah. They're only making 10. I
Wait,
think.
what is it?
The Batmobile from Dark Knight.
And
the
Tesla,
Nolan.
is Tesla making it?
No.
Or someone else.
Warner Brothers is
Warner
making,
Brothers
They're
is putting
selling
it out
them
and
for
they're
$3 million
No.
each.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Joe Burrow bought one. The quarterback for the Bengals.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Now, why is that? Warner Brothers is a pretty big deal.
Didn't they make Barbie?
Yeah, they make a lot
Do
of
they
stuff.
just make hundreds of millions of dollars?
Yeah, like why do you need to make more? You're just gonna start making replicas
That's
of the Batmobile?
crazy. $3 million?
Yep. I think it's 3 million. I'm pretty sure it's 3 million.
That's crazy to me.
People
Yeah.
are sick.
People are,
This town is sick.
but you know, if you got 300 million, I might buy a
That's 100.
Batmobile.
That's 100 Batmobiles. Wow.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever found in the back of your fridge?
The back of my fridge.
Do not say ahead.
So we bought the Dahmer mansion.
The back of my fridge. My fridge is usually full of like very healthy garbage, you know, like stuff. And so I buy things because I'm like, this will make me healthy. And so it's usually like rotting health food.
Oh, that's the worst.
But like, it's not that weird. I'm trying to think if there was something weird. If you give me like 20 minutes, I could probably think of it.
Your veggies went stale. I feel like that's everybody.
Yeah. I
What'd
found
you find?
a remote control. Yeah, like looking for
Step Brothers.
Yeah, you're like, I found, oh, you give me a remote control, my watch. The remote control in particular, I just remember going, well, what the fuck? Like, where?
Yeah.
I'm
did
looking
this-
everywhere, and this is in my apartment. And I was like, it's not that big of a place. I couldn't find that shit anywhere. One day I'm sitting down, and this is the question that I say to anyone who can't find anything. I go, why don't you look somewhere where it would not be? And I remember going, I literally looked everywhere but the refrigerator. That would be so dumb if it were in the refrigerator.
This is insane.
It was in my refrigerator. And then I remember the night before I was drunk and I was in the refrigerator making something, but I didn't want to put the remote down because I was like, what if the TV's too loud?
Yeah.
So now I can go and turn it down while I'm in the kitchen. And I remember setting it down, doing what I was doing, going back to my business. And
makes
the next day going, well, what the fuck?
That makes sense.
It's in the refrigerator.
And the watch?
The watch wasn't me. The watch was Lily. That's my daughter.
I found a piece of key lime pie one time. Strange because I don't eat that.
No memory of how it arrived.
None.
Wow.
I don't know how it got there.
But it was delicious.
I think someone from Cheesecake Factory must have come over. I don't know how it got there.
You brought someone home from Cheesecake Factory. The baker at Cheesecake Factory. You've mastered the art of blending comedy with drama.
Wow.
If you could only use one for the rest of your career,
Ooh.
which would it be?
Ooh. Comedy.
Yeah, I could see
That's
that.
one you're keeping or that's one you're dropping?
I'm keeping.
Oh, keeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you keep?
No, it'd be comedy.
Comedy.
I think you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that for you as well.
Thank you so much.
Because if I'm looking at you and I know that you have humor in there because I've seen it, I'm waiting for it at some point. I'm like, if this motherfucker don't say a joke, like, she didn't just do a thing, you know?
I do love a dramatic role,
Yeah.
but also it gets heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, keep taking that home with you every night.
It's hard.
It's really
Got to keep listening to fucking the Wicked soundtrack to start crying every day. You got to get there. You got to get it up. Comedy, you don't have to get it up.
You know, I was watching a lot of
The Wicked promo interviews.
press. Oh,
It's
Press
so
with
good.
them.
It's so good.
I know Cynthia a little bit. I love Cynthia. What?
I wanted you to hold my finger like Ariana.
Oh,
Did you see that clip?
I didn't even
Oh,
see
you haven't
that.
seen that clip? You haven't
what are
seen that
they-
clip?
No, I have. What are they doing?
I didn't even see
They
that.
hold finger. She's like, Cynthia's like so moved, and then Ariana just holds just the one finger like this.
What is happening there?
Something beautiful. Something beautiful that we cannot name.
Yeah, I've never experienced that kind of press junket or tour with anyone before.
No.
But I gotta say, it's effective. That movie is doing gangbusters.
That
And
movie is the greatest movie of all time.
It very well may be.
I love it. Did you go see it?
I haven't seen it yet. My daughter saw
go
it.
ta-
My daughter
Oh,
saw it.
so she already
Yeah,
saw it.
I dropped her off at the theater.
Alone?
I mean, there's other people in the theater.
Right.
She's old enough now. She's 4. She can see movies by herself.
For sure.
Yeah,
for
she knows
sure,
how to
for sure.
sit in the seat.
Yeah.
She knows how to walk up to a counter, get popcorn and a soda and candy and hot dogs. She knows that.
My mom and dad took me to see Do the Right Thing when I was 5 in the theater.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I knew how to sit in a seat, but I did not know how to watch that movie.
Yeah, oh my God. My mom took us to see New Jack City,
Wow.
When I was a kid, Boys in the Hood.
Wow. Okay, so only G-rated movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like G-rated. That's it.
You picked it up.
That's good.
Okay, besides dogs and cats, what's the best animal to have as a pet? Are you a big pet person? I know you're not a game person. Are you a pet person?
I was raised with cats.
Okay. Did they compete?
Not really.
Okay, interesting.
When I was like in my 20s, I wanted like a little tiny, like Paris Hilton, like purse dog.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't care for it. So I gave it to my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a dog in my marriage. And then recently my partner has the most magical dog. And they moved in with me. And so now that's my dog. And I love this dog.
So your
So
dog.
I'm a dog person. But I wasn't born that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than a dog and a cat, okay, this is another insight into my childhood. So in the Brooklyn public school system, I was in a program where for some reason, this teacher believed that we would learn better with 53 gerbils in the classroom.
Fuck.
Jeez. 53?
And
Richard Gere School
I
of
grew
Learning?
close to those gerbils. I grew very close to those gerbils. So I do have an affinity for gerbils, not in a
gerbils.
Richard Gere way, but
Okay.
yeah.
One
Why
pet
is
I've
that
never
still?
had.
Why
do we
is that still
know
a lore?
Because if
Gen
you put
Z
a
doesn't know
gerbil-
that.
don't get
If you
that.
put
But
a
we-
gerbil up your ass, people are going to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But what percentage of that story do we actually believe is true?
I actually don't believe any
Apparently,
of it's true.
Stallone made up this rumor.
Yeah.
From what I've read.
Because he hated Richard Gere.
Yes.
Oh my
What?
God.
I think that's what I read one time. He was like, "Yeah, you put a gerbil up his head." I'm like, "Yo."
And they ran with it.
Yeah.
He's always talking to a friend who happens to work at Variety.
Stallone is that powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Who should we spread
Have you
a
seen
rumor
Tulsa King?
about?
Ooh, let's pick somebody. Let's spread a rumor about Zoe Kravitz.
No.
You're in on it. Great. Thank you so much.
Okay. But also, I love baby goats.
Oh, that, yeah.
They're cute.
And not in a sexual way, but if you stick your finger in their mouth,
Hold on.
listen,
Pause.
they suck on it and it's so cute. So that's my time. Anyway.
Oh, God. We know what the
What?
creeps are.
Which petting farm did you go to?
Oh, my gosh. You see
Did
me?
you have any pets there growing up or no?
Hell no.
None?
No, but I always wanted a shark.
That's
Like-
legit.
Like, I watch movies like Miami Vice back in the day, or shows like Miami Vice and like real 80s vibe. I've always wanted to live in Miami in a like drug-filled mansion with like a lot of fish tanks.
It's not too late.
Just like, I don't do drugs.
No, yeah.
So, but Miami's nice.
But
Yeah.
your apartment can still have them.
Sharks are still
Drugs?
a thing.
What the-
Yeah.
I could still have
It
the
could be
drugs
for
in
other
there.
people.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to come and partake, but I don't do them, you know. But I've always imagined like, no matter where you see me, like if someone took a photo of me in my house
There's a
or a video, no matter where in the house, behind me there's a shark swimming
I like
and,
that.
and a blue and like, you know, all kinds of like aquatic life.
coral.
in there. But,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
When I first moved to LA, I was living in this apartment building called the El Royale. It's like it's like in Larchmont, and it's
I know
like
that
one of
is.
these like old school apartments. And the lore there was that who was it? Lived in the penthouse.
Johnny Depp.
Did Johnny Depp live there?
I believe that's the one.
With
Someone-
a shark?
Someone lived in the penthouse with a shark. I want to say it's more like a Nick Cage.
I could ask him.
I think it's Nick Cage.
I could ask him.
Call a friend.
I could literally ask.
Ask him that there was a Shark Tank.
Yeah.
His girlfriend got so mad at him, she shattered it, and then the shark was swimming free. This is the lore.
It swam all the way to the Pacific.
And it swam all the way to Larchmont Boulevard.
Shit.
It went to Great White. It got a salad with chicken on the side.
Yeah, I had a shark, and she broke it. Okay, and now
I asked him about. I made a joke the other day on set. We were talking about like holiday travel. And we were both filming the day before Thanksgiving. We were talking about where we're going for Thanksgiving, and I was like, it's okay. I'll just take Nick's jet. And he goes, oh no, those days are over, man. I don't do the jets anymore, man. And he's like, I used to have one, and he was like telling me all these like, I'm not going to repeat the stories, but so his life is already like cinematic history, right? And then to listen to him tell
Oh
it,
my God.
I was like,
incredible.
if I don't take anything away from this particular job, like at all, like this is the moment for me.
Oh my God.
It's just having this conversation with him about like which people rented his jet from him, like a wealth of 90s history.
I'm gonna manifest him coming on the pod.
Well, he will now.
I'm manifesting it.
He will now.
He will
now
now.
that you're here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean it. I'm gonna show him you, and he's gonna be like this.
No, I like the
Should
shoes.
be there when I get there. Like, no.
I'll be here. If he's coming, I'll be here.
You have a diamond in your tooth. You are like
Tigers.
You guys have very similar fashion sense.
Do we? Because he's sort of in like reptile.
He's got the drip.
Yeah,
He's
dripped.
got the drip.
He's
got
dripped.
Yeah, he's dripped.
This is what he said once. We were talking about his fashion sense. He had some dope ass jacket, like a Louis Vuitton duffel bag or some crazy sick watch. And we asked him about his fashion sense, and he goes, "Well, I learned it from Liberace. Liberace once told Elvis, you should always dress for your level of talent. I like to think I'm pretty good."
That's incredible.
Goated.
That is incredible.
He's, when I say a dope actor, like watching his preparation is the
What
thing
is
that I'm
it?
most
What's he
impressed.
do?
He knows everything about everything. Like your dialogue, he knows he knows it. He knows it front and back. Like he knows, when I say every detail, I mean every little detail. We were talking about episodes that I hadn't gotten yet. This is during episode 1 we were filming, and I hadn't gotten episode 7 and 8 yet. And I was asking questions about it. Had he heard anything? Had he read these yet? And he was like, "Yeah, it's all up here. What do you want?" Like, there's a line where you say this, blah, 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 and then when I walk in, you have to go and do that. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, and then when I got the episodes, as I was reading it, it was like I'd already read it because he was spot on.
Whoa.
I was like, this man really prepares. Really, really prepares. And he's the kindest actor I've ever worked with. Yeah. I worked with you. You were not so kind.
No, I'm not great. Not great on a set. Great on a couch.
Yeah. But anyway, he was great.
That's so exciting.
You're given a time machine, but only for personal memories. What memory do you revisit?
Damn, this one hit you right in the feels. Like, did you ever see that movie About Time?
Yes,
with Rachel
I love
McAdams
that
and,
movie.
and Dominic Gleeson.
Yeah.
You know,
When he goes, it's older now, so this is not a spoiler. When he goes back to visit his dad one last time,
Yeah. Oof.
that man. So anyway, sorry.
That's tough. No.
Yeah.
I needed that because that's like two out of the 10 minutes that I need. I go back. Okay, I'm going back to like my Brooklyn childhood was like a little. It wasn't the best, and so there was a time when my mom took me to Mexico.
Oh wow.
And I remember like laying in a hammock and like feeling my body like relax. You know, like when you're a kid and you're just like bracing all the time. And I was like, oh my God, like I can like relax. And I just remember like feeling peace. And that whenever I'm like doing like, you know, mind journeys or whatever you call them, they're like, go back to the place where you feel like calm. I like go to that place. So I might like travel back there, but it was also like kind of a shitty time in other ways. So I'm like, the answer to the question is like, I don't want to go back. I just want to be here. Because now I finally found the real shit that it's like, yeah, I just want to park it right here.
But the hammock in Mexico.
I'll visit that hammock.
Yeah.
What like, unless, you know, you were a child and you didn't know where you were in Mexico and you were in like some fucking fucked up place. And, you know, you were in the seedy underbelly of Guadalajara.
Yeah. Well, it was a time where like my mom is so like she would like take
We're uncovering this right now.
I know. This becomes a true crime podcast. My mom's arrested.
Wait a minute.
Some woman out there sees this and goes, "That's my daughter."
Dirtpan.
No, but we were like going to visit like ruins. And I'm like a pale person, so I would like burn in the sun. My memory is that on that trip also, my mom ended up hitchhiking with me on the side of the road in Mexico, which was a terrifying experience. And that one, so that's why I'm like, the time machine needs to sort of like, it's like a swerve.
Yeah.
And we got into a truck and there was like a knife on the counter. And I just remember feeling so scared. Anyway, I love you, Mom. And a lot of good memories too.
But to be fair, I'd rather hitchhike in Mexico than in the States.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
100%.
I have a feeling you were trafficked across the border. Hearing the story, that person picked you up as a coyote.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna dive into this game.
So Robbie, explain, please.
Okay, so these are dumb laws from around the world. Some of them are true and some of them are made up. So you just have to guess if they're true or not.
Wow.
So maybe true, maybe not true. Okay. Okay, ride a cow drunk in Scotland.
Is that
So
it's a law?
we're determining if that's a law.
It's illegal. These are all illegal.
Huh. Okay.
It's illegal to ride a cow drunk in Scotland.
We have to tell you if that's true or not.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's true.
I'm going to say that's true.
100% that's true.
That's true everywhere. That's true.
True.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be true. Worst
Do they even have cars in Scotland?
Not anymore, dummy.
Yeah. That's a genuine question.
You're stupid, dog.
Bro, we're learning here. Science podcast.
For us to be a science podcast, you don't know shit about Scotland, dog.
I've never been.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly I've never been. Wear two watches at the same time in London.
It is illegal to wear two watches at the same time in London.
Yeah.
False.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a
But that is drip.
this is a recent drip thing, like wearing
Right.
Yeah, I think I seen Central C wear
yeah,
two.
Central
Yeah.
C,
We can go
100%.
ban for ban. Fuck that. Yeah.
So false.
I'm gonna go false.
Yeah.
False. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
This is a science podcast.
Yeah.
work. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because Flavor Flav, for example, wouldn't be able to go there.
No.
Because
No.
this counts as a watch.
And he spends a lot of time there.
Yeah, a lot of time.
A lot of
in
time.
London.
He's got a country home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that for him. And I hope he's happy. Kick sand in a frog's face in Bolivia. Can you kick sand in a frog's
I'm like, who's
face?
policing that?
That's right. That's my
Well-
question.
I'm gonna
It's a lot of corrupt cops in that part of the world.
right by the beach.
Yeah.
And there's like,
When I was a child,
oh no, oh
No, you killed a frog in
oh
Bolivia.
no, where's this going?
no, but I did because I was a city kid. I hadn't seen a frog, and so when we went to
I
the
was a city girl.
I was a city
never
girl
seen
and
a
I hadn't
frog.
seen a frog.
Yeah.
And we went to the country and I saw a frog and I leaned down and went, oh, and it jumped into my mouth.
No,
Did it turn into a dude?
Yeah.
frog was like, this is
And that's when I
instant.
knew I was gay.
It's a natural reaction. Oh no, it went in your mouth.
Oh my god. We may be able to edit that. We may be able to get a frog jumping in there.
I think that's
Wow.
false.
I mean, I'm gonna say false, just because it's like, can you kick rocks in their face, but not
No.
sand?
Right.
Again, do they have frogs in Bolivia? I don't
Yeah, there's
know.
a Bolivia redback. Bolivia.
False.
Okay.
False. False.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we were spot on.
Yeah, you can kick sand in their face.
Yeah. Go on and kick sand in
Okay.
those frogs' faces.
Climbing a tree without a permit in Toronto.
I'm gonna say that's true.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's true. I've been to Toronto,
Yeah.
never climbed a tree.
Law abiding.
Canadians, weird. You're not Canadian,
I
are
am.
you?
And you know what? Fuck you.
Sorry.
she's from Bolivia.
No,
you
I
were
have
Mexican.
dual. I have dual Canadian and American citizenship, and I was trafficked in Mexico.
Oh, okay. See, this is where
So that wasn't citizenship.
So we're
North
saying
American as hell. Bro.
we're saying this is true or false that you do need a permit.
We
to
say
climb a
true.
tree?
We say true. Yeah.
I feel like it's true as well. True.
Yeah.
True.
We on fire.
Wow.
We smart,
Yeah.
bro. We smart, bro. We should be lawmakers.
We should be lawmakers.
On Moscato.
Moscato.
On Moscato.
Build a sandcastle in Spain, or build a sandcastle in España.
España.
False. You got to be able to build a sandcastle
False.
in Spain.
Yeah, because when you're on the beach, like, I mean, what do you do on the beach besides
Exactly.
like run around and kick sand in frogs' faces?
Bury people.
Yeah. You
So we're
bury
saying
people.
false.
I'm gonna say false because I kids, like, do you not like kids?
True. So it's illegal to build a sandcastle in España?
What?
Why?
Wow.
It's something about, hold on, I'll look at it.
You may trip and like hurt yourself. 'Cause
Or
you know when like this, they harden? Those are basically like speed bumps.
Yeah, it's something like they don't want children on their beach.
Oh yeah,
I feel that.
yeah, they be naked. And
They don't want
I
those
do feel
niños.
Yeah.
no.
Well, we got that one wrong.
Oh, if you don't get all these niños out of here, look at all these niños. So- Play every time I go to
So many niños.
all these goddamn niños everywhere.
We need it. They got like a yellow sign, so like a black little niño peeing in the ocean in Portugal.
How are they going to monitor
How do they
that? How are
monitor?
gonna
Yeah, that was
monitor
my question. How do
Well, they got
mon-
that blue dye that they put in there, like the same one they put in the pools.
Oh,
They put it all through the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
clearly you.
And that
peed
blue
in a
dye,
pool.
you get like a circle around
Yeah,
you, right?
and arrows.
A spotlight comes down.
Yes.
Oh my! Did you ever witness that as a kid? Like a kid?
I never
Did
witnessed it.
any
I just
turn
remember
blue?
it like being the scariest thing.
Yeah, I was
in the
like,
It's not a
world.
real thing though.
It's not real, but they
Oh.
would. But they told us that.
They did, so we wouldn't be in
Yeah.
the pool.
Wait, I saw in Grown Ups that happens in that Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Fucking tricked me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say
False or true?
it's false.
False.
Because I can't tell.
True.
They don't police it very well, but it's a law.
I think if
It's
a
about
lifeguard
cleanliness.
sees you just kind of like chilling and looking up and doing one of these things, he's like, "Hey!" and he blows the whistle. And he's like,
He's like, it's okay. I'm not peeing. I'm shitting.
"Sorry."
No, number
Damn, you
number
got
two's
us on the
allowed.
technical-
Yeah, number two's
Number
good.
two's encouraged
Yeah.
in Portugal.
Please, the fish need to eat.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Well, can't do that in Portugal. Wear pants backwards in New Zealand.
Well, that's totally crossed out. That's wiggity wiggity whack.
Yeah.
Never been a place again.
Because that
never
is an
been.
epidemic there. You know that people are.
Pants backwards.
Yeah, they love it.
So everything goes in reverse over there anyway. So yeah,
That's
I get it.
true.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's false.
And I want to say true because we said false and we've been burned
Yeah.
a couple times, but I also believe it's false.
This one's
false.
so weird that I'm just gonna go true.
You're gonna say true.
Because it's like one of those weird ones where like it can't be true. False.
Yes.
false.
Yeah. I love New Zealand. I've never been.
I love
but
New
the
Zealand. You never
weather
been?
there. Yeah.
You love the what there?
What'd you say?
Fly a kite or play a game
Ooh,
that
easy.
annoys another person in Victoria, Australia.
True.
Well,
Sensitive game.
I'm gonna say
related
true.
Question.
because for some reason I think people aren't like fond of kite flying.
In
Or
Australia.
wait, but it's also or play a game
That's
that
annoying.
annoys another person.
And I love this as a law.
Yeah, because Australians they play games. Like
Yeah.
they play games with sharks and shit. They do weird things.
Yeah, especially like the bougans there.
Yeah.
Aye, those bloody bougans there.
Oh, doing bit around.
Love game playing.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say that's true.
True.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I said true.
True.
You been to Australia?
No. I've been to New Zealand.
Oh, so you knew you were there, so you knew that was a false one. Pants back.
You will paint
I wore
backwards.
my pants back.
Yeah. This one is true. Yeah. You can't fly a kite or play a game that annoys another person
That's
in
right.
Victoria, Australia.
That's right. Yeah, the weird laws all over the place.
Any game that annoys another person. It's so subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could legit be on the basketball team, and one
Yeah.
guy in the audience would be like, "I'm annoyed by this."
Yeah.
Stop the whole game.
Just Russell Crowe just pops out of nowhere. He's like, oh, no basketball. Yeah, there's the last one.
That was
There's
the
the
last one.
game.
It's also illegal to fly a kite in Buenos Aires, Argentina, for some reason.
Kite.
What? See, this is what's so interesting.
Kite bias.
Buenos Aires translates to good air, which would be nice for flying kite if you had good air.
Wow. This is a science pod.
So that's weird that they don't do that in Buenos Aires.
Well, in order to keep the air good, you don't need the fumes from the kites that are in the air because you have to have fuel to fly. So they're trying to keep the
And you're
airspace
making
clean
these kites out of the poop that you did in the ocean.
in the ocean,
Portugal,
which evaporates
That's right.
and
or-
rises,
or carried by the leaping frog.
which then went into Zoe's mouth.
mouth, that's
Oh
right.
my God.
Buenos Aires
Mouthful
mouth.
ocean poop. That's my story.
Oh my gosh, Zoe, Before you go, I have to ask you one question. Do you know Zoe Kravitz? Thank you for being here. Where can people find you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on Instagram at Zoe Lister-Jones.
And we know that you're in the DM, so if anybody...
Guys, go in there,
Stay out.
comment, say hello.
Yeah, I'm just also just a person in life.
Just a
and you
person.
can find me sometimes out on the streets.
On a hammock in Mexico.
Not those streets.
Not those kind of streets.
Not those kind
creeps.
of streets. I'm locked up.
I do have another question before you go. It's a question that we ask every New Girl alum that sits on this couch, which you've probably been asked before in press. A reunion.
Ugh.
Would you be down to
100%.
really?
Would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we all would. We're just trying to convince Liz Merriweather that it's a good idea.
And what's she saying?
I know she won't return my call. When I show up unannounced, she doesn't like to answer the door. It's weird.
It is weird.
The way she's treating me. When I
A
show
reunion
up
would be
unannounced.
sick.
I think so.
I just got interviewed for a book. Did you do it?
I didn't get interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about this though.
Yeah. You're probably too busy.
No, but they just haven't officially sat down with me.
Yeah. The people, they love it. The children, they love it. The niños.
All the niños.
All the niños be loving on New Girl.
These niños love
These
New Girl.
niños in España.
That's because they can't be on the beach. They're at home watching New Girl.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Because I get zero back end on the show.
I actually love to watch you guys' episodes dubbed in Spanish. That'd be really funny.
Oh my God.
Have you seen any clips from it?
No.
Oh yeah, I have a
is it
ton of
funny?
them. Yeah,
Really?
in Italian, Spanish, German. Yeah, it's funny.
Wow.
It's funny. In fact, I think the Italian actor who plays me is a white dude and has reached out before.
No.
And I think the German dude who plays me is a black dude and has reached out before.
And what are they reaching out to say?
Just to say what's up. Hey man,
We're Winston.
I dub your voice in New Girl. I'm you in Germany.
That's
Yeah.
so
I'm
cute.
like, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm a Winston.
Yeah.
The Mr. Bishop.
A new girl.
Well, thank you, folks. We love you. Please like, subscribe, follow us at The Morning After on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all those fun things. Buy our merch. I don't know. Don't.
Yep.
Do or don't. We don't want to pressure you. But, we love you. Say hi to your auntie.
And we'll see you guys December 17th.
Yes.
December 17th at Dynasty Typewriter.
Yes.
Live show. Tickets on sale right now.
Click.
And we'll see you in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's
End of
Sketchfest.
January. Sketchfest.
We'll be everywhere. We're going to get this live tour going. And first stop, Dynasty Typewriter here in Los Angeles. So please get your tickets before it's sold out.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a Headgum Podcast.